What is factoring? So factoring is the reverse of distributing. Numbers have factors, so 2 and 3 are factors of 6 because 2 times 3 equals 6. And polynomials, something like x squared plus 4x plus 3, also has factors. So x plus 3 and x plus 1 are factors of x squared plus 4x plus 3. So today, factoring, I'm going to talk about factoring, which is going the opposite direction. And I'm going to teach it using reverse rectangle method. There are many ways to factor, but this is one of them that you can use. So in reverse rectangle method, I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to fill in the middle first. I know x squared and negative 18 can go in these boxes. The tricky part is figuring out what goes in these two boxes here. Well, I know that a number up here and a number on the left has to multiply to negative 18. But I also know that these two boxes have to combine to get negative 3 up here, or negative 3x up here. So I'm going to think, okay, what are the numbers that are possible to go over here that are going to multiply to negative 18, but also add to negative 3x? Here's my list of numbers, pairs of numbers that multiply to negative 18. And I'm going to check each of them and see which one adds to negative 3. Let's see, which one of these adds to negative 3? Okay, it looks like 3 plus negative 6 equals negative 3. So this pair works. So that is what I'm going to use to fill in my middle boxes. I put 3x here and negative 6x here. That way, when I combine these terms, it will get to negative 3x. Okay, now I'm going to fill in the sides. I'm going to start with this column here. I've got negative 6x and I've got negative 18. I'm going to think, what number is a common factor? What is the biggest common factor between both of those? What is the biggest number I can divide out of both of those? Well, negative 6 is the biggest number I can divide from both of those terms. Then I'm going to go to the side. On the left-hand side here, I know this number here on the left times the negative 6 here is going to be equal to negative 18. So, okay, what number should go here such that this number times negative 6 equals negative 18? Oh, well, 3 times negative 6 gives me negative 18. Okay, once I have that, then I want to fill in these other two blanks up here. So I'm going to start with this one. This box is going to be the product of negative 6 times whatever term goes here. So negative 6 times this will give me negative 6x. Okay, well, I know negative 6 times x equals negative 6x. Okay, last space up here. 3 times this one up here equals 3x. So, okay, 3 times x equals 3x. So that works. Now I've filled everything out, so I'm just going to double check. Let's see, x times x is x squared, yes. Oops. Just double checking this box is negative 6 times x is negative 6x, yes. This box, negative 6 times 3 equals negative 18, yes. This box, 3x equals 3 times x, yes. Everything checks out, so now I'm going to write my factored form. I'm going to take the width and the length, x minus 6 and x plus 3, and write it as my factors. How do I know if I got my answer correct? What you can do is just go the other way. So you can just multiply them back out. So if I FOIL x minus 6 times x plus 3, I should get back to the original answer, or original question. Yep. So when I FOIL, x squared minus 3x minus 18 is my original question. And that's how I know I factored correctly. Now it's your turn to try one. So please pause the video here and try factoring x squared plus 7x plus 12. When you're finished, then start the video again to compare your answer with my answer. Okay, now that you've finished trying to factor this one, I'm going to show you my answer. I fill in my box. I need two numbers that multiply to 12 and add to 7x. This is my list of possible numbers that multiply to 12. I'm going to see which one adds to 7. Oh, it looks like 3 and 4 are the only ones that add to 7. So I'm going to fill my 3x and 4x in. Now I can fill my sides. 4 is the biggest number I can divide from both of those terms. 3 is the biggest factor out of both of those terms. And now fill in my sides. And now I have my factored form. X plus 3 times x plus 4. I'm going to check my answer. I'm going to just multiply my answer back out and see if it will get back to the original question. And yep, it got back to, when I multiplied my answer, it got back to my question, x squared plus 7x plus 12. Okay, just for more practice, please try number 5, number 6, and number 7. Please try to factor those and pause the video now. When you're finished, then you can come back and check your answer. Okay, now that you have finished trying number 5, 6, and 7, please compare your answers with what I have here. And that's all I have for today. Have a good day, everybody.